Let's have a look at factors. So finding factors of a number using prime colors is a really nice activity, I think. So let's start with a straightforward one. Let's go with this number. So let's see, this number is 12. Okay. So our first step is let's get rid of any colors that are not in 12. So we can get rid of yellow, and let's just get rid of any cards that have a yellow in it. And then blue, because there's no blue in this 12, so let's get rid of anything with a blue. Let's add all. And then we want to get, because we've only got one green, so we can get rid of all of those, and we've only got 2 reds, so we can get rid of everything like that. So, and then just anything that's got more than 1 green or more than 2 reds, we're going to get rid of. We should end up with just a few. Yeah, we've just got a few left. And we can now perhaps work with these in certain ways, but these are our discs that we have, and we're going to now see if these cards are factors. Let's start by perhaps looking at another way of visualizing factors. So if I've got 12, and I'm going to, let's just put down, yeah, let's move it to there, and then we're going to show the numbers. So we've got one column, if you like, and so that's 1, just there we go. And we've got 12 rows, so that column is 12 high, so we can do that, 12 rows. We can see that those factors, those are 2 factors then of 12. That's one of the ways of thinking of factors. So then let's actually just move these around so we can shift them into another set of arrays, and this is going to be slightly different. So let's change the, so we've got this time 2 columns, and we've got 6 rows. And do we have 2 and 6? There we do. So those are also factors of 12. So far that seems to have worked. And let's go again. So I'm going to just roll these on to make a 3rd column if I can, and yes I can. So you can see I've got a 3rd column. So in each case what I'm trying to do there is make sure that I've got an equal number of rows and an equal number of columns. And if I have that, then the number of rows and numbers of columns are going to be factors. So I've got 3 columns and I've got 4 rows. It should be those 2 numbers, and yes it is. And there you go. You can see that that is all of the factors that we found. And you might ask, maybe there are more factors, and that would be an excellent question. But let's try rolling onto 4 columns, and of course we can see that that has produced just the same 2 numbers. We've got 4 columns, but we've got 3 rows, and so it hasn't produced any more. And we'll try it again just for the sake of it. And hopefully you can see that we have 2 rows and 6 columns, and that means yes, we found all our factors. The maths by Colorway.